Seems like that nor'easter out of here.
Yeah, I mean, the rain is over. We still have a little wind for the next couple of days, but anything is better than 3 straight days of rain. I mean, it was a lot, you guys. So we've got a cooler pattern that is set to settle in today. It won't last straight into the weekend. By the weekend, we get a nice little shift, and you'll see some warming temps. But right now, I want you to gear up for 40s and 50s out the door this morning. Dry and partly cloudy and finally quiet today. I'd say the only bump in the road is the fact that we do have some slight gusts that we're going to be dealing with this afternoon. You could see about 50 in the Boston area at 7 a.m. and around 60 by noontime today. When it comes to the skies, we're going to bounce between partly and mostly cloudy. So cloud cover is going to outweigh the sunshine, but still, you've got a little sun in the forecast. About 61 in Boston, 59 in Worcester this afternoon, and you're going to see gusts between about 20 and 25 miles per hour. Not strong enough for damage, but you will notice a bit of a breeze. I know, drying out, maybe seeing a couple cracks of sunshine. I mean, that is a view that we have not had in 3 days. We've got morning temperatures in the 50s. I've got afternoon highs in the 60s. I would recommend some extra layers today, as well as maybe a hat or pulling your hair back, because it is going to be a breezy afternoon ahead. So this afternoon, temperatures lower 60s, North Shore, Boston, South Shore, and Cape. Some 50s in Worcester and in Keene. That blend of sun and scattered clouds. We will keep it a little bit breezy today. I'm thinking gusts 20 to about 25 miles per hour. But overall, I mean, how nice is it to have a little bit of blue sky in the forecast for today? Tonight, mostly clear. It is going to be colder. When you wake up tomorrow, I want you to get set for some 30s and 40s, so you're just going to have to go a little heavier with that jacket in the morning. And 55 tomorrow, windy and cool. In fact, tomorrow is going to be the coolest and the breeziest day of the week. This is our weather pattern for today. It is a cold front coming through this morning, leads the way to some cooler air. We deal with partly cloudy skies today. Tomorrow, I'm expecting plenty of sunshine inland with some scattered clouds at the coastline. Cape is the only spot at risk for seeing a spot shower late tomorrow. Clouds are going to be thicker over the Cape, but just remember, Boston, Worcester ends up a lot brighter. It is just the Cape that is looking at the potential for a spot shower. It's going to be pretty windy tomorrow as well, with gusts up to about 35 miles per hour. Of course, as we head into the weekend, the whole pattern is set to shift, and it's going to get warmer again. In fact, the warm-up probably kicks in Friday as we get back into the lower 60s. By Sunday, we're going to flirt with almost 70 degrees. So our 7-day forecast with the weekend always in view is going to be breezy, probably today, tomorrow, and Friday, just lending to that fall feel. The weekend is warmer, it's brighter, it's less breezy as well, which is going to be a good combination. As we head into next week, though, we do have some shower chances. Several tools bringing that rain in Monday. I've got another one bringing it in Tuesday. It doesn't mean it's raining for 2 days straight, but we are going to have to keep an eye on that. Hey, look at that. We are not on a weather alert for today. Nor'easter's out. In fact, this is the view this morning. The weather from your window looks incredible. Live look outside the Boston 25 News studio here in Dedham, and we have just got a color-ridden sky right now. We've got lots of oranges out there. Really, really beautiful start. Now, I do think that we've got some partly cloudy skies that will continue today. You're waking up to the upper 40s, lower 50s. We should be back in the mid-50s by about 9 a.m. There's not a super warm up today, and it's because cool air is following a cold front. So we've got a cooler air mass driving the forecast both today and tomorrow. Although it's dry, you can see that we do have on and off clouds, and I think cloud cover probably outweighs the sunshine for today. We slide into your Thursday plans. In spots like Worcester, we'll see sunshine. Coast has some scattered clouds. Clouds thickest tomorrow over the Cape and the Islands, where there may be a spot shower late in the day. But almost everybody stays dry in southern New England for your Thursday plans. And I mean, it's going to be pretty bright, especially anywhere west of 128. This afternoon, lower 60s. It's going to be kind of chilly tonight. Remember, the longer it's dark, the colder it gets. So we bottom out in these 30s and 40s at about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Listen, where we have mid-30s in Foxborough and Framingham and Fitchburg, it's probably going to be a little frosty. You might want to give yourself some extra time to maybe do a little scrapey of the windshield tomorrow. But highs tomorrow land in the mid-50s, again, a little bit below average. It's going to be brisk. It's going to be bright in most locations. This is your wind gust forecast today. Gusts up to about 25 miles per hour in Boston. Little stronger Thursday, still breezy Friday, and then winds diminish as we head into the weekend. Cool air also moves out, which allows for this nice little warm-up as we head into your weekend plan. So looking at Saturday and Sunday, we'll start with lower 60s, Boston and Worcester on Saturday. And by Sunday, you can see we're popping out.
Good morning, everybody. It's now 7 o'clock. Appreciate you being with us. I'm Gene LaVanche.
And I'm Nicole. Gabe, we are waking up. Still a little chilly out there, but at least we can kind of get a glimpse of the sky. It's been a few days out
It's been a
there.
minute.
So
Like that orb
I remember what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, 3 days of rain will do that to you. You'll have to be like,
exactly.
you know? So yeah, track down the sunglasses, also some kind of jacket, because you know what? Cool air is going to drive the forecast for a couple of days before we see some recovery in those temperatures over the weekend. Temps right now are 40s. In Bedford and Norwood, 50s in Boston, Worcester, and Chatham as well. So it's cool, but it's not freezing cold this morning. You can see game plan today has temperatures rolling up to about 60 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds in Boston. And I do think out times that cloud cover probably more plentiful than the sunshine today. But it's just so nice to see any amount of sun after those 3 days of rain. 61 will do it this afternoon in the Boston area. Just keep in mind it is going to be a little breezy. You're going to see some gusts between about 20 and 25 miles per hour later today.
A new week almost, because it's bright, the sun's out.
We've turned a corner.
We've turned a corner. We're here. You were telling us, just wait for it, and it's here.
I know. Well, it took a while. I mean, 3 days of rain and wind, it just miserable weather, and now sunshine comes back. Now, don't love to tell you this, but we do have some cold air, cooler air that's going to drive the forecast for the next couple days. So it's going to get a little worse temperature-wise before it gets better. Temperature right now, 55 Boston, 49 in Norwood, 47 in Fitchburg. We've got a blend of sun and clouds now and basically throughout the day. So you see that sun-cloud combination at noontime at about 60 degrees. We'll kind of sit there near 60 straight through the afternoon. Probably a little cooler if you're out in the Worcester Hills today, but these are seasonal mid-October temperatures. This is where temperatures should be, and honestly, it's very normal to have breezy weather in fall as well. So lending to that fall-like feel, we've got gusts today, 20 to 25.
Goodness, but it is a chilly one out there.
Yeah, it's cool. Not as windy as yesterday, which is nice, but gosh, like fall has just been in the air. Yeah, it is here. This is I love this kind of weather, but it's definitely a bit nippy outside this morning. I mean, we've got 46 in Boston, 43 in Worcester, some lower 50s on the Cape and the Islands, and that's where we have most of our winds focused this morning, with some gusts still about 20 to 30 miles per hour. Your day planner in Boston today starts in the 40s by noontime, mid-50s, highs in the low 60s today. It is all sunshine, so it's going to be a really beautiful day out there. Cool spot still the Cape with highs in the 50s, but lower 60s across New England. Sunshine, winds over time will lighten up for today as well, and temperatures only going up from here. I've got the latest. Yeah, so last several days, the whole last week, most of the time it's been below average. We had 2 days that it was a little above average. Yesterday it was only 56 in Boston, but today I think we're going a little bit higher. We've got these wake-up temperatures in the 40s, afternoon high around 60 degrees. Layers are going to be your friend today. It is especially cool this morning, and I don't think everybody is going to be comfortable in the short sleeves this afternoon, but I do think it should be an option for you. Temperatures, there's your low 60s in the Boston and the Worcester areas, with 50s down across the Cape and the Islands, where we actually start with some of the strongest winds and some early morning clouds, but get those gradual improvements. You can see wind gusts this afternoon, probably at or under 20 miles per hour in Boston, but still gusting 20 to 30 on the Cape and the Islands, and that's going to be, again, our gusty spot. Now, forecast today is obviously a dry one. The Drought Monitor got its once-a-week update yesterday. Just wanted to bring you the latest on that, because we had all that crazy rain over the weekend and early in the week, up to 8 inches in parts of southeastern Mass, and the drought did improve in southeastern Mass, but not north and west of Boston. I mean, we still have an extreme drought for parts of northern New England where it just did not rain enough. Over the weekend, of course, no rain either. This is Saturday. This is Sunday. We'll start with some low and mid 60s for the day tomorrow. We'll keep the Cape probably in the lower 60s throughout the weekend, but we're pushing almost 70 in Foxborough and Boston. We've got some 70s in the forecast in Framingham, Lowell, and Concord, New Hampshire for your Sunday plans. After that, we do have our next storm system that should be on your radar as our next possible weather alert, and that would be Monday. This is our next chance for rain coming through, and after that, we've got another shower chance that arrives on Wednesday, and you'll see that on our 7-day forecast with the weekend always in view. So over the weekend, I just want to make sure that you're checking back on that Monday forecast in case we do need a weather alert for some pockets of heavier rain or some gusty winds to stay quiet ahead of that midweek storm.
Nice day and weekend.
Yeah, I would say so. So I'm going to start here with a look at the weather from your window this morning because we do have a pretty spectacular view from the Boston 25 News studio. Our rooftop camera is just glowing right now. Very few clouds and mostly clear skies. We're going to pump in the sunshine today, which will help send us a little bit warmer than we were yesterday. It is cool this morning. I want you to get set for 40s on your way into work and school with sunrise today at exactly 7 a.m. It is breezy again for the Cape and the Islands with gusts like 25 to 35 miles per hour. This is a spot that takes the brunt of the winds today. Those spots like Boston could see some gusts as high as about 20 miles per hour at times this morning. Notice, though, I mean, conditions keep getting better. Any early clouds over the Cape will fade away. The winds over time will very gradually lighten up as well. So the afternoon forecast looks great. I mean, it's going to be bright. It's going to be about 61 in Boston and Worcester and Foxborough as well. Some 50s and windy still for the Cape and the Islands. But this is right on track with where I'd expect things to be in mid-October. Average October high is 62. We've got such a seasonable forecast, appropriate because we are 2 weeks away from Halloween, 16 days away from falling back. So in 2 weekends, we're going to fall back, which gives us an extra hour of sleep that night. Thanksgiving is in about 40 days as well, and it just looks like fall out there. We've got some peak color happening, high to peak color in the greater Boston area right now, so if you're looking for foliage, you don't have to go far. I know it's not the best season we've ever seen, but that's what we have, and over the weekend we'll stick with highs in the 60s, if not 70 for your Sunday plans and sunshine.